to cloud. Right, that's it. So we'll start slowly, and then we will speed up and do the harder bits at the start, and then we'll slow it down towards the end before the relaxation. So we'll just begin, just coming to your mat, just bringing the feet just hip distance apart. And then from there, just gently inhale, and as you take the shoulders up towards the ears. And then exhale as you slide the shoulders back and down your spine. Inhale. Lovely. And then exhale to soften. So just in your own time, gently hold them for a couple of seconds. And exhale to release. Lovely. And then just leaving the arms now to relax down by the sides of your thighs. And we're going to turn to look over the right shoulder on the inhale. And then to the left on the exhale. So inhale right. And exhale to left. Lovely. Coming back to center. And then we're going to take the right hand to ceiling and just melt down into mermaid. So soften the arm across your body and reach the hips to the right. And allow the left hand just to slide down towards the outside of your knee. So feel that nice stretch on the right side of your body. And then gently release and switch sides. So your body's kind of going into like a C shape from the feet to the fingertips. As you move deeper into the side stretch. Really nice. And then bringing the hands together and just lowering them down in front of the shoulders now. And on the exhale, we're going to move into a bow and arrow. So taking one arm behind, gaze into your palm, and then inhale to close. Bring the hands together. Lovely. Switching sides on the exhale. Lovely. Just relaxing the arms down now once more by your side. And we're going to move into a few roll-ups. So take a nice inhale. As you breathe out, soften the chin to chest and allow nose to soften down towards your breastbone. And then continue to peel forward, so uncurl the spine and start to lengthen the fingertips down towards the toes. And then gently peel back up, stack the spine up, take the fingertips overhead and bring the palms together, lower the thumbs onto the breastbone. And we're going to press the chest open to one side, release the center, and then switch. Lovely. Once more each side. Lovely. Soften the hands down the thighs once more. We're going to fold in two. So bringing the chest onto your thighs, lower the fingertips to floor. And when you're in that position, we're going to bend one knee as we straighten the other. As if you're kind of walking on the spot. Yeah. Take the weight from one leg to the other as you bend and straighten the knees. Lovely. And then pay back to center. Roll the shoulders back as you grow tall. Inhale, take the palms together. And then exhale, bring the thumbs to chest. Lovely. We're going to open to the right. And release to center. And press open to the left. Lovely. And once more each side. Really nice. We're going to take the feet a wee bit wider now. And we're going to sit down into a deep squat position. So as we lower, we're going to think about bringing more weight to the heels. Float the arms up to shoulder height. And as we come back, we're going to pulse 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's on the exhale. So it's inhale to lower and exhale to pulse. You really lengthen the fingertips away from the shoulders. Really nice. We'll do one more and then we'll bring the feet back to hip distance apart. We've drawn a straight line from the hips down towards the knees, down to the feet. And we're going to float the arms up to the side now as we push up into a calf raise. And then as we lower the heels, we're going to pulse the arms down into our sides on the exhale. Inhale to hover and exhale to pulse 2, 3, 4, 5. Think about keeping the fingertips really stretched away from the shoulders. Creating really nice length through your neck and spine. And we're going to do 2 more rounds of this one. Lovely. We're going to float the arms up now. So imagine we've got a band in our hands. We're going to face the hands forwards. And we're going to visualize that we are pulling the band down as we hover one knee to hip height. And then switch sides. So exhale to open the band, hover the knee. And inhale to release. Lovely. Lovely. One more time, and then we'll float the arms down by our side. And we're going to move into a marching exercise now. So as we float the right arm up, we're going to hover the left knee and just vice versa. So it's nice, slow and controlled movements, keeping really long throughout your spine. We're all getting a step count up early. 7, 8, 9. Really nice, lovely. Really good. Okay, we're going to take the feet a wee bit wider now. We're going to bend the left knee, reach to that side, feel a stretch on the right groin, and then take the right arm overhead, just to deepen that stretch. And then press back up, bend the right knee, and then reach the left arm overhead. Okay, back up. Lovely. We're going to take the arms out to the side once more, keep it in the wide leg position. We're going to move into our deep squats, wide leg squats. And we're going to pulse for 5 and inhale to rise. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale. Three more. And last time. Great, okay. We're going to bring the legs back to hip distance apart. We're going to just finish in standing with a lunge and an opener each side. And in between, we'll start with the right side, then we'll move into a wall press, and then we'll come back to the left. So we're going to start with the right foot forwards, left foot behind. So see how this feels. You might want to adapt the lunge. You can either do a mini lunge, you can do a full lunge, or you can do a full lunge as you open to the left. So just choose what feels best for you. Lovely. We'll do 3 more on that side. Really nice. And then before we switch sides, we're going to come to the wall. And we're going to progress the wall presses now. So as we lower the body into the wall, we're going to press the right leg behind and then switch sides. Lovely. We'll do 2 more each side, and then we will come back to lunge with the right foot behind. Lovely. So when you're on time, then coming back to the mat, bring the left foot forwards, right foot behind this time. And yeah, either your mini lunge, full lunge, or full lunge with opening to the right this time. Lovely, we'll do 2 more rounds. And then we're going to get ready to kind of come onto the floor now. So we're going to go into a wee roll up, and from a roll down, and from the roll down, we're going to go on to our knees. So we're taking a nice inhale, and then exhale as we peel down towards the floor. And then walk the hands forwards onto hands and knees, bringing the hands directly underneath shoulders and knees underneath the hips. So we're going to start here with cat-cow. We're going to press through the heels of the hands, scoop the hips under, round the spine, and then inhale to look up ahead. Lovely. Exhale to scoop. And inhale to release, look up ahead. So just invite the spine to soften and melt, and then to stretch and expand towards the ceiling. Lovely. And then from there, we're going to come back into a neutral spine position. We're creating length from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And on the exhale, we're going to float one hand off the floor, just about an inch. Feel the tummy muscles tighten. And then inhale to lower. And you're just switching sides each time. Lovely. Keeping the hands down on the floor. We're going to tuck the toes under now. And we're going to hover the knees on the exhale. Inhale to lower. And then add in the hands. So exhale, lower, left. Exhale, lower, right. And then exhale, hover the knees. Inhale, lower. It's kind of like a wee circuit. Each time you hover one body part off the floor, you should feel the tummy muscles just gently engage. Lovely. And that's warmed up the body now to move into a full downward dog. So you can either stay with hovering the knees, or you can push up onto the toes now and lift the hips to the ceiling. And then inhale and come forwards into half plank. Lovely. Sit back on the heels, take the hips to the ceiling. And then release, coming forwards into your half plank. So once you're in downward dog, your head should be nice and relaxed. It should feel like you can wiggle your head around. Lovely. And really press back. Although the heels are on the floor, think about creating an upside down V with your body. Lovely. Next time we get into downward dog, we're going to walk the dog, we call it. So we're going to bend one knee as we straighten the other. Lovely. 3, 2, 1. Really nice. And then come back onto the floor. Take the knees nice and wide. And we're going to sit back into our shell stretch. Give the wrists a wee break now. So just invite the breath to travel deep down into the hips now. And just allow the pelvic floor muscles to soften and lengthen. Lovely. Think about breathing into the sides of your chest. Invite the ribs to open up onto your thighs. Lovely. And then think about taking the breath into your upper back. Create space in between the ribs. Lovely. Very nice. And in your own time, coming forwards and just coming to rest down on your elbows now so the palms are flat on the floor. So we're going to lift the hips to the ceiling in this position without lowering the bum to the heels. So you'll feel more of a stretch in your upper back. So you come from elbows, keep the hips to the ceiling, and then press back onto hands without bringing your hips to your heels. Lovely. Going to come back to elbows, and now take the right hand, slide it in behind the left elbow, and just rest in your thread the needle pose now. So right ear towards resting on the ground. Feel that lovely strong stretch in your mid back. Lovely. And then gently switch sides. So resting on the right forearm, turn the left palm up to ceiling, and slide it in behind the right, and then bring your left ear to the mat. Lovely. And then gently coming back to center, stand on the elbows and bring the hands together. They can even overlap. Bringing the knees back to hip distance apart. We're going to float the right leg out behind, so slide the toe along the floor, and then press the leg up to hip height. And then lower and slide the knee back in. So on the exhale, we're going to slide and hover. Inhale to lower and fold. Lovely. Keeping a bent knee this time. We're going to just change it slightly. We're going to press the heel to ceiling now. So bent knee, press to ceiling. Inhale to fold. Exhale to press. Really nice. We'll do one more each side. And then once more, take the knees nice and wide and sit back into shell stretch. Lovely, well done. Lovely. All right, in your own time, then we're just going to come up. If you take a wee pillow, even 1 or 2 pillows, and we're going to come into a seated position. So we'll do a few wee restorative poses now, and then we'll do a few wee stretches on the thighs and hamstrings before we go on to our backs. So just crossing the legs, bringing the heels in nice and close, and then just create a nice length through your spine. So think about reaching the crown of your head to the ceiling, and just allow the shoulders to release and soften down. And we're going to take the right hand now, bring it on top of the left knee, and then bring your left hand behind your body. And we're going to press our chest open to the left. So coming into a nice stretch, so it should feel like a challenge, but not painful. You're using your right hand to pull you deeper into the stretch. And once you're happy, you're at the edge of your kind of comfort, things like a nice strong stretch that you can hold. Think about relaxing the muscles. And keeping the mind and body nice and still as you hold. Just releasing now after the next breath. So nice breath in. And gently let go. Untwist the spine. Come back to center. And just make a wee note of what foot is closest to you. Because next, when we go this wee twist to the right, we're going to switch. So but for now, we're going to uncurl the feet and bring the soles of the feet together. And once more, we're going to use our thumbs. You're kind of doing like a wee circuit on the soles of your feet. So starting at the base of the big toe, and just gently press into the soles of your feet. So press, 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 getting those wee pressure points coming from the big toe to the inside of the heel, and then walking around kind of like a U shape to the outside of the heel, and then up towards the wee toe. Then across the base of the toes, and then you're back at your starting point. And just repeating that again. Lovely. And then just bringing your feet now to meet each other. And we're going to go into our butterfly pose. So if this doesn't feel comfortable on the ground to move forward, you can do this wee stretch in the chair. Just take the knees wide and slide the hands down towards your toes. But if you're happy enough, you can do it on the floor. So we lean forwards And either bring your hands or your forearms onto the ground or hug your feet towards you. And then lower your head down towards your heels. Lovely. So you probably will feel a strong pull in the back of the neck, the groin muscles, even the lower back, right down the base of your pelvis. And once more, we're going to think about softening into the stretch. Slowing down the breath. And just notice what wee sensations you have in your body as you hold the stretch. And instead of resisting or fighting them, just notice how they'll change from breath to breath. We're going to hold just for 2 more breaths. So nice breath in, release. Lovely. And on the next exhale, we're going to walk the spine back up and cross the legs back into your body. This time bringing in the opposite foot first that you have for the stretch to your left. Lovely. And then we're going to move into our seated twist to the right. So bringing the right hand behind, roll the right shoulder back and down your spine, and gently press your chest open to the right. So allow the muscles to completely soften. And just notice how the physical sensations in your body just change from breath to breath. So these longer stretches help to release and nourish the connective tissue, which is much deeper in our body. So it's kind of surrounds our core. Lovely. We'll hold for 2 more breaths. And then we'll gently release back to center. We're going to just come into kneeling now, just do a couple of wee stretches before we go on to your back. So we take the right knee, drop a couple wee cushion under your right knee if that's more comfy for kneeling. And then bring the left foot in front. And we're going to stack up nice and tall on the right side. So knee, hip, shoulder in a straight line. And the left leg bent off in front. And then we're going to take the arms up to the ears. And then sweep forwards into the thigh stretch. Release and come back. Lovely. We're going to stay at the end of thigh stretch now, and then side bend our body to the left. And release to center. And come back. So sweep forwards in the thigh stretch, and then side bend to the left. Release and come back. Lovely, really nice. And then coming down onto both knees now. Sit back on the heels before we switch sides. We're going to curl the toes underneath. And then as we exhale, we're going to press onto toes and float the arms up towards the ears into chest stretch. Inhale to sit back on heels. So as you come up onto the knees, you're feeling the tummy muscles tighten. On the exhale, the pelvic floor muscles gently tension. And then inhale to soften. And last time. We're going to stay on the knees but lower the arms. And then take the opposite foot out in front. I think it's the left or the right foot forward now. And then bring the arms up. And we're going to sweep forwards into your thigh stretch to begin. Forwards and back. Feel that nice stretch on the front of your thigh. And then we're going to hold the thigh stretch. And then we're going to side bend our body to the right. Lovely. Release to center and sit back. Lovely. We'll do 2 more thigh stretches with the side bend. Lovely. And then in your own time, we're going to make our way onto our back. So if you want to get your wee pillows, pop one behind the head. And even have your wee blanket or jacket ready in your other. If you use another cushion beneath your knees for relaxation, because we're going to do the wee stretches and then move into the relaxation. But for now, we're going to go onto our backs. And we're going to take the palms out nice and wide towards the ceiling. Arms out wide, sorry. Palms face up towards the ceiling. Lovely. And then from there, we're going to hug the knees up to hip height. And then release them to the right as you turn to look over your left. So allow the knees to drop onto the floor. And you're going to look over your left hand side. Just breathing nice and gently into the stretch, feeling it around the base of your ribs and in your mid-back. And then gently sweep back to center. And then release the knees to the left as you turn to look to your right. You can use your left hand to hug your knees towards the floor. That makes it more comfy. Lovely. And then come back to center. We're going to hug the back of the right thigh, press the right heel to ceiling, and then pulse the foot up and down. And we're going to circle to the right for 3, 2, 1, and to the left for 3, 2, 1, and right, and left. Lovely. Just release that foot now and place it on the left knee. And you can either press the right knee away or hug the back of the left thigh now. Get a deeper stretch in the right hip and buttock. Lovely. Then release the right foot to floor, keep hugging the left thigh, and then press the left heel to ceiling. And we're going to pulse the foot up and down. Then drawn circles to the right for 3, 2, 1, and switch. And switch. And switch. Lovely. Either we can rest the heel on the right knee, press the left knee away into a nice stretch on the left thigh, or we can hug the back of the right thigh as well. Really nice. Hugging both thighs now into chest and gently rock from side to side. Great. Really good. Okay, I'm going to let you just relax now. And if you've got music you want to change it or anything, we'll go into the relaxation. I just record it now, so it means if you're doing the wee video again, you can go straight into relaxation at home. So we'll get started. So we'll start with a little poem from Rumi. Our minds are like a guest house. Every day we welcome new visitors. Happiness, anger, sadness. Some feelings and emotions can be unexpected guests. Welcome and embrace them all. Even if they're a little frightening or unpleasant, sometimes sweeping in like a storm, messing up the house. Still, treat them well. Maybe a good cleanup can make room for something new and beautiful. The worrying thought, the shame, the jealousy. Meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whatever comes, because each guest is a gift and has been sent for a reason. Why do we care about bringing body and mind together? Can't we just continue as we are? Reuniting body and mind, which have become alienated from each other, reunites us with ourselves. And once we come home to ourselves, we can be fully present for ourselves, fully present for others. If we are sad, anxious, or lonely, we may think we need to change or fix something in our minds. If your shoulders are tight, if your back aches, we may think we need a doctor to help us fix that area of our body. But the key to happiness is becoming fully integrated in mind and body. Much of our suffering comes from an unnecessary division of mind versus matter. We think that there's something wrong with our minds or wrong with our bodies that we need to fix or heal, that one separate thing. But it's impossible to remove mind from body or body from mind. They are two manifestations of the same thing. Breathing in, I'm aware of my whole body. And breathing out, I'm aware of my whole body. Allow your body to relax now. Be aware of the floor beneath you and of the contact of your body with the floor. And breathe. Allow your body to sink into the floor and become aware of your breathing in and out. Be aware of your abdomen rising and falling as you breathe in and out. Rising, falling, rising, falling, and breathe. Breathing in, bring your awareness to your eyes. And breathing out, allow your eyes to relax. Allow your eyes to sink back into your head. Letting go of the tension in all the tiny muscles around your eyes. Our eyes allow us to see a paradise of shapes and colours. Allow your eyes to rest, sending love and gratitude to your eyes, and breathe. Breathing in, bring your awareness to your mouth. Allow your mouth to relax as you breathe out. Release the tension around your mouth. Your lips are like the petals of a flower. Let a gentle smile bloom on your lips. Smiling releases the tension in the dozens of muscles in your face. Feel the tension release in your cheeks, your jaw, your throat, and breathe. Breathing in, bring your awareness to your shoulders. And breathing out, allow your shoulders to relax. Let them sink into the floor. Let all the accumulated tension flow out onto the floor. Now let them relax. We carry so much in our shoulders. Now let them relax and breathe. Breathing in, become aware of your arms. And breathing out, relax your arms. Let your arms sink into the floor. Your upper arms, your elbows, your lower arms, your wrists, hands, fingers, all the tiny muscles. Move your fingers a little if you need to help the muscles relax. And breathe. Breathing in, bring your awareness to your heart. And breathing out, allow your heart to relax. We've neglected our hearts for a long time in the way that we work, eat, and manage stress. Your heart beats for you day and night. Embrace your heart with mindfulness and tenderness, reconciling and taking care of your heart. And breathe. Breathing in, bring your awareness to your legs. And breathing out, allow your legs to relax. Release all the tension in your legs, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet, your toes, all the tiny muscles. You may want to move your toes a little to help them relax. Send love and care to your toes and breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Our whole body feels light, like a water lily floating on the water. You've nowhere to be, nothing to do. You're as free as a cloud floating in the sky. And breathe. Bring your awareness back to your breathing, to your abdomen rising and falling, rising and falling. Follow your breath. Be aware of your arms and legs. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Breathing in, I know this is an inhale. And breathing out, I know this is an exhale. Breathing in, I follow my breath from beginning to end. And breathing out, I follow my breath from beginning to end. Breathing in, I'm aware of my whole body. And breathing out, I'm aware of my whole body. Breathing in, I relax my body and mind. And breathing out, I relax my body and mind. Breathing in, I calm my body. And breathing out, I release tension from my body. Breathing in, I feel joy. And breathing out, I feel joy. Breathing in, I feel happy. And breathing out, I feel happy. Breathing in, I'm aware of any painful feelings within me. And breathing out, I release the painful feelings within me. Breathing in, I'm aware of my mind. And breathing out, I'm aware of my mind. Breathing in, I am happy. And breathing out, I am happy. Breathing in, I liberate my mind. And breathing out, I liberate my mind. When we let go of notions of birth, death, fear, anxiety, being and non-being, we can reconnect with our true nature. We can let go to experience joy and bliss. And we'll just finish with a wee poem. Out beyond the ideas of right doing and wrongdoings, there is a field. I will meet you there. When the soul lies down in the grass, the world is too full to talk about. Ideas, language, and even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell us. Let's not go back to sleep. We've come to the end of our relaxation now. And bring this deep feeling of peace with you as you return to your day. So I'll leave you all in relaxation. I'm just going to finish the recording.